Well, hello there. Today I'm participating in another community challenge, but this time I was invited. Lizard of Doom has challenged me and a bunch of other creators to find the crustiest, craggiest mini in need of some restorative love, and repaint it in the same style but better. We had to maintain the artist's intentions, but hopefully I can pull it off a little better. And I'm so happy to have been able to find this beautiful, derpy dragon guy. It was listed as a Lord of the Rings miniature, but after some digging, I couldn't find anything else like it. There seems to be a metal Balgrog miniature from the early 2000s, but it doesn't look like this. I searched for old Warhammer Fantasy or Dungeons and Dragons, and I couldn't seem to find a record of it anywhere. The plastic base says GW 1999, but I'm pretty sure it's not Games Workshop. The actual metal base says GRC 2001. So Lizard of Doom suggested I try an old Warhammer identification group on Facebook, and thanks to them, I was able to discover that GRC stands for Grim Reaper Castings, and apparently this is a rock dragon. Wikipedia says that they did in fact stop trading in 2005, but wow, there are some great minis here, and I wonder if I'll be able to find some more in the future. Man Spider, I love that. So as you can see, this little guy was absolutely caked in glue, and I could just pull the wings off without much effort at all. I was worried that it was covered in enamel paint, and this eco paint remover wouldn't be enough to get it off. But after leaving it for an hour or so, it did in fact start peeling. I had to be very careful not to damage the metal, because it's incredibly soft. I do hope it's aluminium and not lead, because, well, I don't wear gloves. I ended up sort of recarving bits of detail that had been lost along the way, and he already looks so much better. I couldn't be bothered to set up my airbrush to spray the base, so I just painted on the base colour Vallejo black primer, and then I dry brushed some white primer to start highlighting the details. I gave the whole thing a wash with Darkstar Midnight Shroud and gave him a bit of a hair dry before starting with some colour. So it seems to me that the original artist was trying to create a flame effect on the wings. So I'm going to build up the flame colours from darkest to lightest. I'm kind of mixing Vallejo Bloody Red, Darkstar Midnight Shroud and Carmine Dragon Speed Paint on my palette as I go. And I'll start brightening up the colours, following the lines of the model towards the top of the wings. As I build up the colours, I'll add some orange and yellow from the Vallejo range as well. I'm also darkening the shadows and making the whole thing look more cohesive by using more of my Midnight Shroud and Carmine Dragon washes. I'm pretty happy with the contrast going on here, and I won't spoil the surprise by showing you the rest of the model just yet, but I will show you my method for the base. I cut out a hole in some cork sheet to fit the original base inside, stuck on some little tombstones and covered it with PVA, sand and some flock, and I dabbed on some various greens over the top. Just before I show you my model, let's have a look at him before. Quite the little cutie pie. His face is a little derpy. His jaw is so massive and square, and his little arms make him look like he's saying "Rawr." But I think he did deserve his glow up, and here he is, 10 years younger. I really enjoyed painting this dragon, particularly the wings. It's quite a refreshing thing to do. If you're stuck painting a whole army, and you feel that your creative juices aren't flowing, maybe branch out and paint yourself a random mini. Even if you're not going to use it in-game, just have some fun and enjoy the process. I'm sure he's not going to be the most skillfully painted mini in this series, but if you're judging based on improvement and artist vision, then maybe I'll stand a chance. I look forward to seeing everyone else's minis for this eBay rescue challenge, and I'll link Lizard of Doom's overview below. Make sure to check out my other kit bashing and painting videos by subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Go watch Lizard of Doom's review, and let me know in the comments below which was your favourite entry for this eBay rescue. Till next time, see ya!